Good morning. The Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins is presiding. While in Zoom, there is no driving, no inappropriate appearance of any kind. Please place your phones on mute. While the judge is talking, please do not try to talk over the judge. Good morning. Court is in session.
All right. Let's go call the City of Detroit versus Bradley Graham III. Case number Z8093641. Appearance for the record, please. State your name for the record, Mr. Graham, please.
Bradley Graham.
All right. Ms. Bumpus, good morning to you. Can you state your name and your title for the record, please?
Yes, good morning, Your Honor, and to all your staff. Lori Bumpus on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right, so let's find out what's going on with Mr. Graham.
Yes, Your Honor. In this case, Mr. Graham was placed on probation February 14th of 2025 for a period of 6 months. This is actually supposed to be his discharge date, Your Honor. However, at this time, he still owes a balance of $630. In addition to that, Your Honor, the defendant failed to test as scheduled for July. He failed to test July 7th and then again on July 19th. They have him as scheduled also for August the 8th. They don't have it officially, but it appears he did not report on that date as well. He has completed alcohol highway safety education. He has completed the victims impact panel, and he's also completed the consequences video.
Mr. Let's talk about the test, sir. What's going on with the test?
It's not really nothing real major. It's just my job haven't been working, so I haven't been able to pay for it.
Well, it's something major because we don't know whether you've been drinking or not.
Yeah, that's true. But it's like this, like the company I work for, if Chrysler going shut down, we automatically shut down. So it messes up our pay. You get where I'm going?
But did you talk to Ms. Bumpus about this?
I just talked to her.
When?
Yesterday. I called her because I was supposed to report back to her and she didn't respond. So I left a voice.
Yeah, we talked about July. This is July. This is already in August. This is over a month.
Yes,
you don't wait until.
I was supposed to see her in July.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. You do not wait until the day before you go to court to call somebody when you have an issue like that.
I didn't wait till I was supposed to report to her in July. That's what I'm trying to say. I left a voicemail and she didn't respond. I guess she didn't get through, her thing probably was full or something.
Listen, the thing is, like, what I'm trying to say is, you just told me that she called you, that you called her yesterday.
No, she called me yesterday. I called her in July.
Okay. When did you call her in July?
The day of that I was supposed to report to.
And you only call her one time?
And left a voicemail.
Did you call the other times you missed the test?
No, I didn't, because the times that I missed the test, it was around the time that I had to report, so I was going to tell her it all at one time.
Don't do that next time, please.
Yes, sir.
Are you working now?
Yes, sir. We just really started back working last week, like full weeks.
When is the last time you tested, Ms. Bumpus?
June 28th, Your Honor.
June 28th?
That's correct. Your Honor, for the record, we had previously done a probation violation. That was his last hearing, May 15th, for the same thing, for missing tests.
You're going to tell me it's for the same reason?
Yes, Your Honor. In addition, I talked to Mr. Graham, and he knows that he can come here and test if it's financially a problem, but he said it's too far for him to come here. So that's been his statement when it came to testing. I've offered that to him and he still hasn't done that. So I don't know what to say.
Is that true? Mr. Graham, is that true?
She said that she offered me that. I can't remember offering to come down there to her. She just told me I need to pay in advance when I go
No,
to.
you don't remember telling her that you was too far to come down here?
Oh yeah, no, I don't remember her saying I could come down there to where she's at and test.
You don't remember you telling her that it's too far to come down here?
No, where I'm at is we're close to my job at. I cannot drive.
Listen, I didn't ask you that. I asked you a question.
I just said I don't remember that. You keep saying I just said it like 3 times. I said I don't remember her telling me nothing about coming down there and test where she at.
I asked you a specific question. Now listen to my question. You don't remember telling her that it's too far to come down there. Do you remember saying that to her?
I do not remember saying that to her.
And when did you start back working?
Just last week, a full week. We have been working, but it's been 1 or 2 days. And I get stuff took out of my check for child support, so I never have no money on my check.
Well, you need to come down here today and test. That's what we're gonna do.
I have to work. I can't just come down there, and I have no transportation. It doesn't.
Listen,
that's why I be trying to explain to you guys.
Listen, I can't solve all your problems for you.
I never asked you to. I told her exactly what's going on.
All right, you're not listening to me. You got to come down.
It's like y'all going way past what I keep trying to explain to y'all, and y'all just telling me to do a certain thing. If I don't have the money to do it, how you want me to test something?
Ms. Beltran has
that don't even make sense. It's like you keep telling me that.
All right, I'm not gonna keep going back and forth with you, sir. You're gonna have to come down here today and test. That's all it is to it.
I can make it tomorrow if it's possible. I can make it tomorrow, but today I cannot. I have to go to work in a second. I don't have transportation. It just can't just pop up like that for me. I'm all the way out far. I can't just drive. I can't just do that.
Wait a minute, Mr. Graham. You got to understand. You better watch your mouth first of all. You don't tell me what I can just pop up and do. Okay, you're the one that pled guilty to drunk driving. It's my job to make sure that the roads are safe and you're not out here drinking. So you ask, don't tell me what I can do.
Yes, sir.
That's how this works. All right. So come down tomorrow morning and you're gonna test. And Ms. Bumpus, let me know what the test is. If there's anything in your system alcohol related, then we're gonna have a problem. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Come tomorrow morning. Review tomorrow morning at 8:25.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Honor.
You're welcome. All right. Destiny, are you there? Is your device working now?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. What is your full name, ma'am?
I'm sorry.
What is your full name?
I am Destiny Graves. That's capital D, lowercase e, S-T-I-N-E-Y. Hold on, boo. I'm sorry. Well, give me a minute. That's capital D, lowercase.
Yes, you can. All right, thank you.
Hello?
I'm sorry. No problem.
Hold on. Somebody's talking.
Hello?
Hold on a second. This is the City of Detroit versus Destiny Raven Graves, case number SP 1069059. Counts 1, counts 2, SP 1724805, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1724831. State your name for the record, please, ma'am.
For the record, I am capital D, lowercase ESTINEY dash capital R, lowercase AIVYN, colon capital G, lowercase RAVES, and I am appearing specially, not generally. I am here in good faith to address the matter of jurisdiction before any other proceedings.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a show cause. You missed your last court appearance.
No, I appeared. What was it? Not just past the matter.
Yeah, but you left then. You left without waiting on me to recall your case.
Oh, because I had spoke with your secretary.
You don't speak with anybody but me. I give you the authority to leave or not.
Yeah, I wasn't aware what to do, what my next steps were to do. So I did send a letter to the clerk so that I could figure out what my next steps were, because I was confused on what past the matter was, and I didn't want to.
You need to hire yourself a lawyer, ma'am, or if you don't know the procedure, or learn the rules of the court rules.
Understood, Your Honor.
All right. So, what do you want to do? Do you want an offer or you want a trial date?
I'm sorry.
Do you want an offer on these matters or do you want a trial date?
Honestly, Your Honor, I would like to establish proper jurisdiction before moving on.
All right, the jurisdiction in the court size is established. You got notice, right?
Noticed in what way?
You got notified by the court that you had to be here, right?
Was I notified by the court?
You got a ticket, ma'am. So let's just.
I did have a ticket, but I did not sign any. I did not sign over my rights or anything, so I didn't.
You haven't given up any of your rights. Now, do you want to speak to a lawyer or not?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So either you have two options now. I can let you speak to the city attorney yourself. You have three options. You can plead as charged to all the matters. I can let you speak to the city attorney yourself, and you can try to work out a deal for yourself, or I'm going to set a jury trial date. Which one of the three options do you want?
One second. You said I can take a plea, speak to an attorney, or set a jury trial date?
You can take a plea you can plead as charged. You can speak with an attorney if you just said you didn't want to speak to the attorney. But you can speak to the attorney. That gives you four options. You can plead as charged. You can speak to an attorney. You can speak to the city attorney yourself and try to work out the matter yourself with the city attorney, or you can set it for a jury trial. I'm not even going to set it for a bench trial. Just set it for a jury trial. Which one do you want?
Jury trial.
All right, I'm gonna pass it unless you.
I want to write it down. I'm trying to figure it out.
All right, I'll pass it until you figure it out.
Okay.
Raise your hand in the chat once you figure it out.
Okay.
Let's pass the matter. Well, let's go back on the record with Mr. Eric Grant. Garrett. Mr. Garrett, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do? Ms. Soroki?
Yeah, Your Honor, the people have made an offer to my client. He wishes to avail himself of that.
What is that all?
Mr. Garrett, his the open alcohol is being amended to passenger. He's gonna plead to that. Everything else is being dismissed.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Swear or affirm, tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes.
Or you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Soroki went over your other advice, your right to break out. Did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
You have any questions about those rights?
No, Your Honor.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
Are you the type that just runs red lights, sir?
No, sir.
You ran them on this day, didn't you?
Yes.
And you ran 2 red lights, right?
No, just one.
So what was the purpose of that?
What was the purpose of it?
Yes,
Overreacting, really.
because you're the
Doing
one
too
that just runs red lights. You just go through them. When you see them, you don't even stop.
No, that wasn't the case. That's not something I practice
Run
often.
his driver's license. Run his driver's license, please. All right. So sick of that, I don't know what to do. Let me draw your attention back to June the 23rd, 2025, around 8:39 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Joy Road and Grand River. Did you have any occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, sir.
Did you have some, were you in a motor vehicle?
Yes.
Did you have some alcohol in that motor vehicle?
Yes.
What kind of alcohol did you have?
Beer.
What kind of beer was it?
I think it was Coors and Stella Altos.
Was it open?
Yes.
So was it some in the container?
Excuse me?
Was it some still in the container?
I believe so.
You have to know so, sir. Was there some alcohol in there or not?
It was the passenger. Yes, it was some alcohol in it.
It seems like he's about to tell me that the passenger had some alcohol. He doesn't know whether there was any in the container or not. What is it, sir?
What do you mean? You asked me, was there some alcohol, open alcohol in the car, right? Was it alcohol?
Wow, you didn't sound too sure. You said it was the passenger, almost as if you didn't know. Was there
But I don't know what he had in his. They had him pour it out.
What did you have in yours?
Nothing. Mine was empty.
You don't know whether there was any alcohol in this container, right?
And who container?
In your passenger's container.
I guess it was.
It's gotta be.
Yes.
It's gotta be some alcohol in that car and it's gotta be open for me to accept this deal. Now, if you don't want to accept responsibility or if you don't know or what, we'll set a trial date.
Yes, Your Honor.
Guess what?
It was some alcohol. It was some alcohol in the container.
All right, find him guilty to the amended count of open alcohol in motor vehicle passenger. Stipulate the probable cause and dismiss the other matters.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
All right, the $240, when can you pay it?
The third.
Pay it by September 5th, 2025. Pay it at any div that kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the div that app to your phone, or you pay it and come down to court and pay it in person. If you don't have any further questions, sir, I wish you the best of luck. Have a very good rest of your day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We're ready on Larkins when the court is ready.
Run Larkins' license. What's going on with Lindsay?
Your Honor, the prosecutor and I, we seek an adjournment. This matter has video regarding the disobeying an officer's signal, and it is unavailable. We seek an adjournment for that purpose, Your Honor. We also would like to ask for an attorney to represent Mr. Lindsay on these matters.
What's your number, Mr. Lindsay?
Phone number?
Yes.
313-960-0124.
I'm going to set it for a pre-trial on August the 28th, 2025 at 8:30 for the purposes of setting you an attorney. Come back on August 28th, answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If you don't have an appointed attorney by then we'll get one appointed to you on the spot, all right?
Okay.
August 28th at 8:30, Officer Farrell, you be safe out there. Have a very good day.
Thank you too.
All right, let's go call the city of Detroit versus Dion Calvin Larkins. Case number numbers SP 168-58751, SP 173-2119, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 173-2126, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 168-5872, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Joseph Pernicano, P 84918, appearing on behalf of Dion Larkins. Mr. Larkins, state your full name for the record.
Dion Calvin Larkins.
Date and time set for a pre-trial, Mr. I do see you have a restricted license. That offer was failure to display, failure to tarp or load, improper plate, and defective equipment. Have they been willing to do any more for him since he's got a license now?
Yes, Your Honor. I spoke with the city attorney this morning, and the offer is plead to 1 count of allowing an unlicensed person to drive, plead to 2 counts of improper plate, and plead to 1 civil infraction defective equipment, so that Mr. Larkins can keep that permit, and so nothing will abstract. Mr. Larkins, is that what you want to do?
Yes, thank you, Counselor.
Raise your right hand, sir.
Can you see my right hand? I'm sorry.
You swear or affirm to tell the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth.
I do, Your Honor.
Put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for these offenses are 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines.
Yes.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial.
Yes.
Mr. Pericano went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking the deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
I'm trying to find my attorney.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, Your Honor.
You have one count of allowing, one count of improper plea. Go ahead, Mr. Pericano. What other ones?
It was going to be 2 improper plates
2 improper plates.
and 1 defective equipment civil infraction.
All right, go ahead. 2 improper plates, 1 allowing, and 1 defective equipment.
Correct.
So we'll put 2 allowings, 1 improper plate. Same difference.
Yes, Judge. That's fine.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What's your attorney's name?
I don't remember his name. I got his phone number.
Yes, sir.
Talk to him, please.
All right, I already swore him in, didn't I? Did we talk about his rights, Mr. Pericano?
Yes, Your Honor. I advise my client is raised to a trial, and he is prepared to waive that right to a trial and move forward with this plea agreement. Is that correct, Mr. Larkins?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Attorney Pericano.
All right, let me draw your attention back to February 25th, 2025, at around 1:51 p.m. in the city of Detroit, the area of Grand River and Maplewood. Did you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Officer asked you to produce a valid driver's license.
Yes, Your Honor.
You couldn't do so, could you?
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
Oh, my license had been revoked and suspended.
Find your client guilty of the amended count of allowing. $240 is a fine. I'll dismiss upon payment. All right, let me carry your attention back to May the 24th, 2025, at around 11:31 a.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Conant and Garland. Do you have an occasion on that day to come encounter with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes, Your Honor.
Were you operating a motor vehicle?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did the officer ask you to produce valid insurance and a license?
Yes, Your Honor.
You could not do either, could you?
No, Your Honor.
Why is that?
My license was suspended and revoked, Your Honor.
What about the insurance?
No, I had just bought the truck that day, so I was just.
You didn't have any insurance, correct?
No, Your Honor.
All right, find him guilty of the amended count of allowing for not having a license, and the amended count of improper plate for not having insurance, 240 and 240. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for that responsible plea for that defective equipment.
So stipulated.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
So stipulated.
I'll find him responsible as charged with defective equipment, 120. And I'll dismiss the other matters, 240, 240, 240, and 120. When can you pay it?
I could pay it by my birthday, Your Honor, September 15th.
Come back September 15th, 2025, at 8:25, pay at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload the DivDat app to your phone, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it, sir. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank
You
you,
too, Your
Judge.
Honor.
Have a great day.
All right, thank you. All right, all right. Where are we at? Let's go back on the record with Ms. Oden. Ms. Oden, I'm giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Is your volume working now?
Yes, I'm not sure what's
State,
happening.
state your name for the record, Ms. Oden.
Jovita Queen Oden.
All right, I have a valid driver's license. Good morning to you. I have a valid driver's license for Ms. Oden, Ms. Harris.
Thank you, Your Honor. She did indicate the same. We are respectfully requesting a formal hearing with regards to the improper land use matter.
All right, so let's just go to trial date, trial/formal hearing on 9/4/2025 at 9 a.m., okay?
Got it.
All right, if there's nothing further, ma'am, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too.
Let's go back on the record with Miss Raven Gibson. This guy tracked that Miss Destiny Raven Gibson. Ms. Gibson, I'm giving you an opportunity to make your mind up which one to do. What would you like to do?
Thank you, Your Honor. It's not Gibson.
No, Graves, I'm sorry. Destiny Graves, I'm sorry. All right, go ahead, ma'am. What do you want to do?
I'm sorry.
What do you want to do?
Okay, I just want to say thank you for allowing me a moment to gather my thoughts. I am Destiny Graves, Destiny Raven Graves. That's capital D, lowercase ESTINEY, dash, capital R, lowercase AIVYN, colon, capital G, lowercase RAVES. I am appearing specially, not generally. I do not waive any of my rights. I am here to set a pretrial date under protest and to preserve my challenge to jurisdiction and proper identification. I respectfully ask that my objections remain on the record and that my appearance today not be interpreted as a waiver of those rights. I am ready to proceed with pretrial while maintaining these protections. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so I gave you 4 options. Which other options did you want to take? That's what I gave you time to figure out. You said all that other stuff, that your objection is noted on the record. So you said all that other stuff.
Right, I said that I will do a pretrial. I will set a pretrial date.
No, today is the date and time set for pretrial. No. You're gonna either set it for trial. You're either gonna, I'm giving you, here are the options. We're gonna treat today like a pretrial date. On a pretrial date, that's the date where you go and speak with the city attorney and try to work out a deal. Obviously, it's obvious that you are not interested in working out a deal because you probably just want all the cases dismissed because you feel that you have the legal authority to drive or to ride on a cell phone and move around the city. You don't feel these allegations apply to you. So
no, Your Honor, it's not that I feel that they don't apply to me.
Wait a minute. Either you're gonna get a deal with the city attorney today. They're gonna do this one more time. You're gonna get a deal with the city attorney today. You're gonna speak to an attorney in the breakout room so they can secure a deal for you. You're gonna set a jury trial, or you're gonna plead guilty to everything. Those are your 4 options. Which one do you want?
Your Honor, unfortunately, I do not consent to move forward without showing proper jurisdiction over my living person.
All right, give me a jury trial date, please.
I'm sorry?
I'm gonna set a jury trial date now. And you're gonna be in person. You're gonna have to come in person for this next court hearing.
And what date would this be? As can I also say that well, I also would like to add that I would like for my rights to be preserved under the process.
Your rights are gonna be preserved. You haven't taken a plea at all today or not?
Okay.
Excuse me, Your Honor, are you going to appoint standby counsel for a jury trial?
I don't think that is even necessary. I don't know. Do you want me to appoint you to this, Mrs. Oroki?
No, thank you. I don't do the assigned jury trials.
Oh, I gotta go through the MDIC anyway.
September the 16th.
September the 16th, September the 16th is gonna be the jury trial date. That's gonna be in person on September the 16th, okay?
September 16th in person, what time?
At, we'll just say 8:30. Then I'm gonna set two other dates. I'm gonna set a motion here. I don't think that's necessary, but I'll set it anyway. Motion hearing date. Oh, no, I'll just set a final pretrial date. Final pretrial date will be the day before, on September the 15th. So.
Okay, you said, say it again, a trial.
I'm gonna give it to you all. So final pretrial date, write this down, ma'am. Final pretrial date is gonna be September 15th. You do not have to appear in person. You can come online then, but I do want all parties to appear. Ms. Snyder, are you there?
Alexa Schneider for the people, P80322. I'm here. Is this Destiny Graves?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So make sure if your officers choose to, if they don't, we'll dismiss the case on the final pretrial date. Ms. Graves, all parties are gonna appear on final pretrial date. And then we'll set a jury trial on September the 16th, 2025. Do I need to appoint, do you want me to appoint an attorney to you to stand by and assist you on this, ma'am?
Sure, but I don't think it's needed, but we can, we'll proceed with that if you like.
I don't know. Do you have a number that you can be contacted at?
Yes.
What's the number?
313-413-2976.
All right. I'll try to see if we can get an appointed attorney. But we'll just set a pretrial on. So come back on the date. 28th date is, we're gonna add another court date, the 28th of August. Come back on the 28th of August, answer the calls you don't recognize. Hopefully, one of those calls should be that appointed attorney. And that date is set just to make sure that you've had contact with that attorney, okay?
Okay. So I just want to confirm real fast.
Go ahead.
September 16th, jury trial date for 8:30 in person. And then the final pretrial September 15th on Zoom. What time would that be?
At 8:30.
Okay.
And then another pretrial date for the purposes of making sure that attorney has contacted you. I need you to answer the calls you don't recognize. One of those calls should be that appointed attorney. If that appointed attorney does not contact you by that date, then we will try to get one appointed to you on the spot on that date, okay? That would be on August the 28th. So you have August the 28th, September the 15th, and September the 16th.
Is it the same time?
8:30, yes.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Ms. Nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
You too.
All right.
Court is back in session.
Stay there.
And to get what she was up. Can you give me a glance? Get the file. All right. Yeah, he was earlier. I don't know where. You entered an appearance, Mr. Hart. I did. Okay. I don't have my glasses. Just give me a sec. I can see nothing without. All right. Go on record. We did. People against Alyssa Ann Cosby, 5D 147119. Good afternoon, Your Honor. Mark Hart here. Good afternoon, Mr. Hart. Ms. Cosby, your name?
I'm sorry.
Your name?
Elisa Cosby.
So there's a charge of failure to refrain from making contact direct or indirect with Justin Cole and his family. How is she going to proceed?
She prepared to plead guilty to the violation.
Ma'am, if you plead guilty here, I want you to understand that would be deemed a violation of the no contact division, even though you have no prior violations at all. You could have your probation revoked, the conviction entered, and you'd be subject to a 90-day jail term. Do you understand that? And did you sign an advice of rights form here today?
That's no, yes, the other day, okay.
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty by preponderance of the evidence. You have the right to question their witnesses. Mr. Cole, you can have a seat. When I'm ready for you, I'll call you up here, okay?
I want to be on this.
I know. I understand. All right. If you plead guilty, you're giving up your right to a contested hearing. You're waiving your right to a hearing of any kind, to bring in your own witnesses, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses, to testify or remain silent. And you'd be giving up your rights of any kind to a hearing. And then we'll proceed to sentence. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. To the charge, you fail to refrain from having contact direct or indirect with Justin Cole and his immediate family. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Did you have contact with him?
Yes, not because. Yes, I was in the same.
I saw the video. I was given the video. Have you seen the video?
Yeah.
So, probation officer sent it to me this morning. I just took a look. So, to the charge that you failed to refrain from having contact with Justin Cole, how do you plead? And his family?
Guilty.
Did you have contact with him?
Yes.
Anybody force you to plead guilty?
No.
What kind of contact did you have? Is it fair to say you were yelling and screaming at him in a residence where he was? Is it fair to say or not? If that's okay. Anybody force you to plead guilty or promise anything to induce you to plead guilty?
No.
All right, I'm going to accept the guilty plea. Mr. Cole, you can come up here, sir.
Thank you, guy. You just stand right over there.
Just give me 1 second. Your name, sir?
Justin.
All right, so I'm going to ask them to allocute. I'm going to ask her if she has anything to say, and then I'll come to you. Mr. Hart?
Judge, the circumstances surrounding the event were basically as follows. My client's father had just died. They were out having lunch. She's a diabetic. She needed insulin. She didn't have her insulin with her. So she and her husband went to her father's house because he used to use insulin also. She went there basically for the purpose of talking to her mother about funeral arrangements and to get a shot of insulin. Unbeknownst to her, both of her brothers were in the house when she got there. She didn't immediately turn around and walk out the door. She went ahead and got the shot of insulin she needed, and then an argument ensued. That's what.
Anything you would like to say? What day was this, by the way?
Monday is the 21st
Of July.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Anything you would like to say?
I went there with me and my mother, and my husband was at the cemetery, and we got there and got lunch. and I didn't have my insulin, so I went to my mom's. When I went in, I didn't see Justin. I only seen my mom and Chelsea and Nikki. I went straight to the bathroom. Then I got the insulin. I went straight to my father's room. Kind of broke down for a minute, and then I went to the living room, and that's when we had an argument. I actually had an argument with my older brother.
Was he the one sitting on what appeared to be a lazy boy? Or not?
Which I didn't see the video.
And what?
In answer to your question, Judge, I think this gentleman was the one that was taking the video, and he was videoing my client talking to her, yelling at her.
Right. The one, it appeared that the other brother was he sitting on a lazy boy?
No, he's sitting right next to me. The one that was on lazy boy. He's still cussing on the part, but he was sitting right next to me. He's all right.
Okay.
He was right next to him on the couch.
All right, go ahead.
And that's just when the argument started, because me and my other brother had a disagreement. So I really wasn't arguing with him.
You guys, I don't get this. I'm serious. You lose your father, and now you guys in the midst of that, at the one time you should be able to bond. I mean, you guys are like the Applefields and McCoys, and I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So you have a tragedy in your life that should bring you together, and your father was sick for a while, right?
10 years.
What do you have to say, Mr. Cole?
I think to make you understand better the situation, my father passed away, and
I'm sorry about that too, brother.
And I appreciate that very much. Me and my very close, and I think a lot of this fighting stems from me and my father being supposed to be there. The couple days before this, when we went to the funeral home, I understand exactly what you said. We had a tragedy happen, and I put everything aside, even though she wasn't allowed to be around me. She was at the funeral home. She said it in a meeting, and I was okay with that because I wanted everybody to be
right.
There for my father. She, in just regardless of what we could try to figure out that day, it was like trying to do something wrong. She wasn't so let me do this, wasn't going to let me do that, was going to do this. I'm so kind of crazy. We moved past that day, and it was kind of a messy day. The following that next day, went to my brother's house, where we could talk about who's going to be doing what. And she had just multiple outbursts in front of my daughters. She called me a demon, and all I kept saying to her is, I'm devastated still at this point of my father. There was lots that she did before that kept me away from my father with probate hearing that should never happen. But all I can tell her is I don't want to fight over the stuff. I just want to get this done. And for my father, I want him to, I want this to be a nice day for her. She says to my mom that she's not letting me or my bitch wife hit anything and over her dead body. And it was just multiple attacks, and to the point where she had her sons attack me, and she was. And all I can do is sit there and bear through that. And I like I said, I wrote down everything that you said because my father would get this over with. And let her sit down on that. And then following later that day, we were at my mother's house. She walked right in the front door. There's no way to miss us. She knew we were there. She talked to my mom before she got there. And she pulled up and she came right in there and physically attacked me. And there was a group text message that was in the video where
I didn't see her physically attack you.
Well, it's not first. Verbal attacking.
Okay. There's a difference, but I get it.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, fair enough.
The reason she verbally attacked me was because there was a group message around that time of what was going to go on with gas funeral arrangements that she was having outbursts in that. I just said, I'm the only one seeing her attacking me, can you please tell her stop? And that's what you see the video of her going out on me, but I was just telling her, you can't message me like that, you can text me stuff like that, especially in stuff that's going on. You seen the video how she acted. That was basically my brother trying to defend her, basically saying you need to stop, this is our father's not here no more, this is not what we should be going through. And it was just personal attacks against me and my daughter against this. All to the point where I started reporting it until say that she could say something, you get me arrested for something to do. So I started videotaping so you would be able to see that I didn't mean that, just sitting there and I did hit her because that's what she likes to say. stuff. In the video, it's shown for her to walk outside and screaming that I beat her to the floor. My brother beat her to the floor. We all three pretty much jumped her. It never happened. But that's why I made a tape so the police would understand I never touched her. She did that because she told my mother that she didn't be at the funeral. I paid for my father to be buried. I had to pay that, and it's dignifying. She said the day that my father passed away, she would pay a penny. For me not to pay that and then being put in jail, that's the reason I recorded that. She couldn't have false aggravation and have me sitting in jail and I not be able to live my father. That was the motive behind it. After she left, we obviously called the police just so everything was saying to the police what happened. She had her sons pull up, and that's another essence to the probation officer, where her son physically attacked. She told her son that's irrelevant to this report. She told her son that I attacked her, and he came there and physically attacked these on my kids. We had a fist fight over this.
Wait a minute, slow down. Who attacked you?
Her son. All three of her sons.
Judge, if I can confirm, I do have a police report from Brownstown that Miss Cosby's son did attack Justin Pohl. There's a police report regarding it, and her son was charged with assault. That case is currently pending at this point.
And again, I'm just trying to go through understanding my thought this way. And it was enough for me to do that, but my daughter should physically see this. They were crying, video screaming, like for it to stop. And it didn't happen just as I am. Following 2 days after that, she had no person attack me. No one said to do with a pipe, and I ducked and knocked the hole in my vehicle.
Oh my Lord.
And you're right, it is a crazy situation, but I want you to understand that I'm staying away from her. I haven't even talked to her. I just tried to do what we had to do for this. And I'm physically and mentally attacked all the time.
You guys are not going to stop till
It's not you guys. I don't.
I'm just telling you. I saw this before at the time of sentence. They cut you a break. They gave you disorderly. They could have charged you with a felony and convicted you of a felony. I mean, there was a video. I don't know if you're aware of this, showing there was no. She alleged that Mr. Cole pointed a gun at. They had a surveillance video. It was in the parking lot of the Brownstown Police Department. He made the report she made a report that he had, and then I'm going by memory to an extent, that he had pointed a gun at. Video did not show any gun. And besides that, they then went through and searched the car and did not find a gun. So they cut her a break. They give her disorderly person. It's taken under 771.1. This is almost a replay of the nonsense I heard before. I don't think you want to quit. And I got to tell you, you didn't sound too ladylike. Let me just put it kindly.
I'm very ashamed of that. I'm very ashamed of
well,
that.
but it did not seem like that was something. I'm just trying to talk to you right now, ma'am. I don't know what to do with you. I really don't. That did not seem like something that was out of the ordinary for you. Now, we all have bad days. We all make mistakes. I get it. But your language, whatever. If that's the way you talk, I don't know what to tell you. But you didn't have the right to be there and have contact. And I think everybody here has to figure out what is going to go on here in this family. Maybe one of you need to move to Iron Mountain and the other one to Key West, and you just agree to not communicate anymore. I have no clue. What?
My client actually lives 4 hours up.
I know she does.
She was only down here because of the death of her father. She went right back up there after this event in no contact since. So I would ask, of course, to take that into account, because it sounds to me as though there will be virtually no reason to have any contact, and she's 4 hours away. What I would ask the court to do when I think the probation officer that she can bring this, and she's paid off all her fines and fuck. She's done all of her community service, proof of that provided to the probation department. She was scheduled to be up for a 3-month review sometime soon, if I'm not mistaken, as part of what was originally a 6-month delay of sentence following her plea. So I would ask the court to continue her on the 771 Leave all the other conditions of the plot or probation in place. And given that there's very, very little likelihood they'll have any other contact condition, she wouldn't have been here, but even within 200 miles of here, but for the fact that her dad died.
Yeah, may I say something as well? Again, I've lost it to attention from her tiny stone. She doesn't live where she lives, and Adrian have. She lives down here. She doesn't live 2.5 hours away. Even if you're not you understand that. But we have folks that.
But you have been down here. You told me that at one of the other court hearings before your father had passed, that you were spending some time down here.
My husband's father passed 12 days before mine, and my granddaughter with one premature on the 8th of July. She's only 1 now.
All right, let him finish though. We're interrupting him. Go ahead.
And the problem was she actually lives up in Lucenberger. She's down here, but she did say on the record that she is good. Now she stays down here, and I just want that to be known because I feel like the court is kind of understanding that to her extent to work in her favor. But really, it's she lived here, and I just want to be on this on record that she's here, and she had occasion at any time. That's why I was so. I remember last time you was upset with well, that I was upset about her probation, and that was because I feel like she could get to me at any given time or have someone get to me. And I didn't mean to make you upset. That's what I was getting. That the signal probation and kind of like her basically working in her favor being so far away and telling me this stuff that it makes it easier for her to do is what she's doing in this period. She also told me on the last one, I believe that her lawyer had a baby. And
I've heard enough of all this. Lisa, I want you to give me another review hearing date I'm extending probation 3 months. So I want you to give me one till March. Listen to me very carefully. I'm talking to you now. I'm telling you, I'm not going to do this all the time with you guys. I'm telling you right now, I find it tragic, but that's for you folks to figure out at some point. I'm extending your probation for 3 months until March 19th. I'm going to give you a new review hearing date. You're going to pay additional costs of $100. All other terms and conditions of probation remain in full force and effect, and you're going to serve 2 days on the court work program, and you're going to pay $70 for that. All fines, costs on this are due by, I'll give you until October 1st. If you can pay earlier, great. If you can't, that's fine. We'll schedule you 2 days on the court work program. You're always acting like the victim, Ms. Cosby. And what I've been able to discern so far, you've been the aggressive one. You can buy it, not buy it, like it, not like it, but that's just the way it is. There's no doubt in my mind you filed a false report of a felony and should have been charged with and convicted of that felony. I wish you well. I'm hoping you're going to turn things around. It's tragic to me that people go through this kind of nonsense when something as important happens as the parents die.
May I address one?
Sure. Oh, I got to give you a review here again. My apologies too. Go ahead, Mr. Hart.
The same day as the event brings us back court today, she, after the argument with whatever was going on in the house, she actually got heart attack. She's still recovering from that heart. Well, I'm not so sure.
Okay, well, she's going to do the work program, but you're not going to have to do it as long as you're recovering. So I'm going to tell you, don't schedule that until at least November. If there's a cardiologist that tells us differently, then I'm going to be reasonable about it. Lisa, give me a new review hearing date, please.
March 4th of 26 at 9 o'clock.
And just so you know that I'm telling you, if this happens again.
I know last part that you said that she first, second, third, fourth party contacted me, which I'm going to visit this often. I did.
Listen,
she got where it from. She's not going to jail. She's
Mr. Cole. I'm doing what I believe to be the right thing. That's what I do when I come here every single day. Okay? That's what I'm doing. If there's some evidence that comes out that she directed somebody to come and assault you or encouraged them to assault you or aided them in that, that's a different issue. That's my decision. You guys will have to live with it. I wish everybody well. Good to see you, Mr. Hurd.
You too. Take care.
Thank you.
You need anything? Take a breath.
No. They just been doing this. Did they say anything to you yet? No.
Your client Brad, just sit right there, sit tight. I've got, court calls the case People versus Shannon Roberson. Mr. Roberson, can you hear us now? I heard you. Shannon Roberson, can you hear me? What were you gonna do?
Adjourn.
He's speaking, but I can't.
My name's not Shannon Roberson.
Oh, that may be the problem then. What's your name?
Oh, Christopher Isaacson.
My God.
Well, now we understand why you weren't answering.
Don't people know what he looks like?
No, I don't need any excuses. Do we have his file? Or is he just sitting here enjoying us?
I don't know.
They think he's Mr. Roberson?
Yeah.
Sir, what did you say your name was?
Christopher Isaacson.
Oh, wait, what we have an Isaac? I don't. What court were you supposed to be appearing in front of? Do you know?
No, I'm not. No.
Okay, so do we have anybody?
It's ISAA.
Yeah, no. No, go ahead, I'm sorry. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
What is it? How do you spell it?
Okay, we're not seeing you at all in our system.
Okay.
So can you let the folks there know that we were expecting a Shannon Roberson?
Yes, I can.
They have them, that's fine. All right.
I will let them
Thank
know.
you for, you have a great day.
Thank you, you too. Thank you.
Follows orders very well. I get it why he wasn't answering. Court calls the case People versus Lester Bragg.
Stephanie Ken on behalf of Mr. Bragg. And Your Honor, before we say anything,
Be on the opposite.
he knows. He knows. We know he knows. Here we go. Your Honor, I did talk to him about the shorts. He's just on his way to work. So from here on out, if he appears in court, he will wear pants. We're asking for a 2-week adjournment. Your Honor, this case has actually been resolved. I need to prepare a restitution order to be applied.
We got long pants at back.
Bond.
I know.
So up until this point, he's appeared by Zoom. So and I
just didn't know.
I didn't know. We didn't know. And so, Your Honor, we're just asking that he be allowed this adjournment for 2 weeks. The case has been resolved. The restitution order will be submitted to the court. Upon the payment of that restitution, it's my belief and understanding that he will receive a misdemeanor. And I am preparing that order to provide to the court today. So we're just asking for a 2-week adjournment.
Probable cause conference, August 28th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Court does call the case, People versus Britton Morrison.
And this is the public defender, Shanabi Accurately, on behalf of Mr. Britton Morrison. Mr. Morrison, when you reach the counter, state your name for the record, please.
Hello, my name is Britton Morrison.
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment in this matter. I have been in negotiations with the people. We would like to see Mr. Morrison in the in-jail Don Farm program as a start to our negotiations. I don't know if that would require an order for us. I do have one drafted now. Okay, I'll just send that
I
to
think
the
you're
court.
gonna need an order that he's to enroll, but I'm not sure where he would fall on a priority list. Or
Correct, okay. So I think 3 weeks, Judge, if you have that.
council approach.
Sure. I think 2 weeks is a good start, Judge.
Go ahead, what? 2 weeks work?
First, yes, Judge, I think that's a good start, just to see if he's in the program. And then-
Probable cause conference, August 28th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
That's 28, Judge?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Court calls the case, People versus John Coffey.
Ashley Feltus for the people.
What? Yeah, what up? Leah, take care of that.
I thought you said a different name. I'm sorry, Your Honor. Kerma Dadush on behalf of Mr. Coffey.
Okay. That's the name I said.
It's my fault. It's never
I
your
know.
fault, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Coffey, can you state your name, please?
John Joseph Coffey Jr.
Thank you.
We are close to resolution in this case. The people are requiring that restitution be made in advance of an offer. I was going to ask if the court would be so kind as to put an order for $400 of bond to be held as restitution on case 25F31118.
They prepare that order, I'll be more than happy to sign it.
Excellent. That would be very helpful, Your Honor. And then I think we're looking for an adjournment so that can get paid.
How much time will it take him to get that?
I mean, he in 2 weeks should be plenty of time. Right, Mr. Coffey?
Yes, I'm gonna try and take care of it tomorrow, but that'll be plenty of time. I'm working full time, so.
September 4th, 2025, 9.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Court does call the cases of the People versus Samuel Peoples.
Thank you, Richard. People.
And Alex Warren Green on behalf of Mr. Peoples. State your name, Sam.
Samuel Peoples.
Your Honor, in file 1326, Mr. Peoples has not yet been referred to the forensic center. I've prepared an order and we are asking the court to order a forensic examination. In that case,
All right, I will order a forensic examination without objection. On that case, what is my next date? Let's see now. Because has he already started the process?
I don't believe he's been interviewed, Your Honor. The competency hearings on those matters are October 30th.
It's just like last week. That was last week. All right. So set a competency here, October 2025, 9 a.m. All right. What are we doing on the other case?
Your Honor, in the bond violation matter, we'd ask to continue our plea of mute at this time. That bond violation arose from the charges he is now facing in the felony case 1326. Which is charged as a felony, Your Honor.
Sergeant.
Ms. McDuffie apprised the court that there is a tether tamper, which gave rise to the bond violation. He has been charged with a felony for tether tampering, so I think at this time
He has been?
He has, yes, Your Honor.
That's the new one.
There is an error on the complaint. We are having that amended. It should be a general tamper versus the category that's listed.
Yeah, this is wrong. Okay. All right.
So we would just ask to continue our plea of mute and continue these cases to the competency hearing on.
So is he just gonna remain in custody?
Your Honor, he's working with a social worker. We are asking, or between now and October 30th, we are hoping to file a written motion. I think something substantive that gives the court a better idea.
What's the objection in releasing? I mean, the thing is that as I understand the cut on the tether, he cut the tether, but he didn't go anywhere. Or I'm saying, yeah, worse, he cut the tether. I'm not. But he didn't go anywhere. He was right there when they went to go get him.
That's my understanding as well, Your Honor. If the court would consider it, then I'd ask that he be released back to home confinement.
Response?
Your Honor, obviously we had an extended conversation about this at bench at the last hearing. I don't have any objection to him remaining on the conditions that he was on prior to this incident. I'm concerned that, given that we have this incident, I don't know how sufficient that's going to be, but I'm fine with him returning to home confinement for previous terms.
Mr. Peoples, if I let you go back home, you're gonna cooperate and do the right thing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, that means you can't tamper with the tether.
I understand now.
You understand that?
Yes.
Or you understood it before you just did it?
I had a moment of anxiety that led to a freak out. Yes. And I felt like I needed to get it off me because it was claustrophobic and.
Got it.
Yes.
I hear you. Okay. All right. He's gonna be part of the issue. I don't know if there are funds available to try to deal with the payment for that strap. Do you know family-wise whether that's available?
Your Honor, we have been in contact with his family. It's certainly something I can ask them.
Pardon?
It's certainly something I can ask his family. They are here today.
They are here?
That's correct, Your
Honor. Council approach. Place the strap. And I just need a bond, the blue form, reinstating his previous bond with condition. All right, good.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Samuel?
Yes, Your Honor.
I give you another shot. You're gonna try to do the right thing?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you, Your Honor.
all right. I'm gonna do it. I think you can do it,
Me too.
okay?
All right.
Got it?
Thank you.
So what's gonna have to happen is somebody's gonna have to pay money for the strap that got damaged on your tether.
Understand.
I'm gonna reinstate your previous bond where you were previously at home, right?
Mhm.
And then, they'll have to do that because you don't have a tether on now, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so they'll have to fit you with a new one prior to your release.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, don't let me down. You hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Your Honor, may I add one thing? After
Sure.
consulting with Mr. Peoples' family, they are asking the court if If Mr. Peoples has any kind of crisis or something like that, if he can be transported to Trinity Ann Arbor without necessarily violating a confinement order. I know it's tricky to do, but they can alternatively contact me and I can talk to the tether agent if that arises.
Response?
We addressed this, I think, at the last hearing. If Mr. Peoples needed to get seek help at the hospital, that wasn't going to be an issue regardless. He would just they would simply need to notify community corrections of what happened and where they are. And if there were any sorts of deviances from the home confinement zone, I think that was the plan, which was to immediately notify community corrections office, so that the court would be apprised of what was happening. But the tether conditions that want to remain the same.
Actually, what happened last time was the public defender came up on Mr. Peoples' behalf with a communication from CMH and a request, I believe, from his family that they're aware of certain triggering events for Mr. Peoples. That on those triggering events arising, what they were looking for was some leeway from the court to allow them to take what action, not necessarily, I mean, if they had to go to Trinity, that's fine, that's a medical thing at that point. But from what I understood and what was explained to the court, sometimes it may just be a walk, just to kind of bring him back and to do whatever. I mean, I'm not using medical terms, but yeah, I think you get what I meant. My understanding is, as we were looking at that, is the people were absolutely not in agreement with that.
That's not correct, Your Honor. The request.
Well, that's what you said.
The request for.
That's what you said at the bench. If you're telling me I'm wrong, then you better be clear, Jade, right now.
I will be clear right now, Your Honor. What I said was no to the request for a tracking tether, not for home confinement. That's what I disagreed with.
When he asked whether or not they could leave, you objected vehemently, which is why I came to the decision that what I was going to do was I was told and I made it very clear, we'll bring him in here, because what I told him very clearly is, fine, you can ask for permission, but maybe we're just in a situation to ask for forgiveness. Let the family do what they need to do. That's what you said. That was your objection.
I'm not disagreeing with that part. The request is for a tracking tether change.
Stop talking. You huff one more time and we're going to have a problem. Childers, McDuffie, Mr. Brown, Miss Yagi, my chamber.
First, DJ District Court, County of Washington, State of Michigan, is now back in session.
You may be seated. Are they going to bring people's out? Peoples.
We're grabbing Mr. Weinstein right now.
Your Honor, I'm very familiar with Mr. Peoples' case if the court wants to proceed.
All right. Ms. Douglas is now here on behalf of the people on this one. So I think we can finish this up. Here's what I'm doing. His new case had $100,000 bond. I'm going to make his bond in his new case match the bond with the conditions in his other case, so that he can be released, because otherwise he would be held on that. He'll be refitted with a tether on, he'll be refitted with a GPS home confinement tether prior to release. My understanding is the family can pay the $175 to community corrections, so they'll get that paid. And all prior conditions are reinstated. And then we need a new date. So when do we?
Your Honor, my request.
Well, I got the confident, it's actually going to be October 30th.
Okay.
It's going to be our day. So
All
right.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I provide the court with the order to undergo forensic?
There hasn't been enough on this case yet, Mr.
I'm
No,
not.
go ahead.
May I approach?
Yes.
Thank you.
What is this? No, that's the order on the other case. I'm sorry.
Might be tomorrow, but as soon as you put the order on you.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay. Anything else on this matter?
Nothing from the defense, Your Honor.
All right. And Samuel, you told me you're gonna do it, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Okay. Thank you. What does call the case of the people versus Derek Stevens?
I'm Lori Yagi, Assistant Public Defender with and on behalf of Mr. Stevenson. Your Honor, I do have a green sheet in this matter. I am asking for a brief adjournment. Okay, I'm sorry. Could you state your name for the court?
Derek Stevens, how you doing? He acknowledged me. Yeah, I knew who he was, so we're good. All right. How much time are you looking for?
I was going to ask for a week, but I think I remember. I don't know if this court is available, so.
Probable cause conference, August 28th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Your Honor, may I briefly address bond?
You may.
So Mr. Stevenson wanted me to ask this court if this court would consider allowing him to handle Wayne County. He has a bond denied hold out of Wayne County. I don't know exactly what will happen in that case, but he is very eager to try to figure out what's happening with that case and asked if this court would let him go there and then appear via Zoom for his future court dates here.
I can't, there isn't really a mechanism for me to do that. Certainly not for me to be able to get him back. That becomes a problem. I mean, if I release him on this, he'd go there, but then getting him back would be an issue.
Thank you. I'll follow up with you. Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Court does call the case people versus Gary Taylor.
Jennifer Douglas for people?
Cases. Got it.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor, can you please state your name for the record?
Yeah, Gary Taylor. All right, what are we doing on this case? Because there's a number of things going on. I've got the reason he's in custody at this point is because of a conditional bond.
That is my understanding, Your Honor. I have been able to. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
I have been able to go over that with him. Frankly, Your Honor, we would ask to address that today to the extent that in speaking with Mr. Taylor, he said he really has no good explanation for that. He does advise that were he to be given a test for his consideration of his release, that he would not test positive for anything. He has 2 kids. He works in construction. He financially supports them and would like an opportunity to get out in order to do that.
Well, I want to make sure we're talking about the same thing, counsel.
Certainly.
Because I have the violation of his bond conditions, that being in case 5681, which are basically that he didn't go to community correction.
That's yes.
There is then a separate bond violation.
That I'm not aware of.
Okay, so yeah, I didn't think we were talking about that.
Okay, thank you.
Because there is an Ann Arbor Police Department report. Well, which appears to have been possession of drug paraphernalia and other things.
It's my understanding that he's being arraigned on that this afternoon, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I believe I was told about
well, that. I can either handle it or he can be arraigned on it this afternoon, but you guys don't have the reports or anything.
I don't have the report, Your Honor, but I would ask that if the court can handle the arraignment on that today.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll do. Yeah, he's in. This go to the magistrate. Well, but you don't have the information. That's the problem.
I understand, Your Honor.
Nobody has it. So we'll get you both copies of what I have on that. On his one that has a violation, at this point, I'm gonna set. We were looking to adjourn these. Is that what?
Your Honor, I was looking to set this for a preliminary examination.
Which one? Both of them?
Both of them, yes.
All right.
However, I mean, given, and I don't mean to interrupt again, Your Honor, given the fact that he has a new case that he's being arraigned on, it doesn't necessarily, and I'm gonna explain this to you too real quick, it doesn't necessarily make sense to set these for PE. You want to keep those together so we can get the new report and the evidence. Does that sound okay? Sure. All right, so I would just ask for an adjournment.
Gotcha. Okay, so let's do this. I know they're setting, there's a new case that comes down, they're setting the 28th, so I'll adjourn this to the 28th, 2025 at 9. I'm gonna, on the Ann Arbor case, but the 25-5681, I'm gonna set his bond where he didn't appear for any testing, and given the violations, I'm gonna set his bond $25,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that. I'll set that. His conditions remain in effect. On his other case, he was given a PR financial transaction case. I'm also gonna set that one at $25,000. I'll give a 10% privilege on that with the conditions, and I'll let the magistrate handle it.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. I think there's your
Thank you.
copy. All right, thank you. Court does call the cases of the people versus Jessica Yoder.
Hannah Mackey on behalf of Mrs. Yoder, who's approaching. Please state your name.
Jessica Yoder.
Your Honor, we're requesting to adjourn this matter pending negotiations with the prosecutor.
I will adjourn these to August 28th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Court calls the cases of the people, or the case of the people versus Anthony Guyton.
Hannah Mackey on behalf of Mrs. Guyton, and I believe it's Antonio.
Here, so let's bring on behalf of the people.
Is it Antonio or Anthony Guyton?
Antonio, did I say?
Your Honor, it is my understanding that Mr. Guyton, he's not on a bus, don't worry.
It's what?
He's not on a bus.
He's not on a
Okay.
bus?
He's in Wayne County Jail.
Probably be a better outcome for you if he worked. But go ahead.
He was he's in Wayne County Jail right now, Your Honor.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. I called yesterday and his wife answered and that he's in Wayne County Jail, and I checked jail and they transferred him to Wayne County Jail. But not JIS. I couldn't
So what
check
do you-
for JIS.
So what do you want me to do?
To adjourn the matter, Your Honor.
Any objection for the people?
No, I would just ask that we set it out far enough so we can.
Right. Probable cause conference, I will adjourn to September 11th, 2025. 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court calls the case People versus Man Davis.
I'm back, Your Honor.
He's threatening me. Anyway.
Hannah Mackey on behalf of Mr. Man Davis, who's to my right. Please state your name.
Man Davis. Thank you.
Your Honor, requesting to adjourn this matter. We're looking into a global resolution
A global resolution.
for his other cases.
Okay, so when are those other ones? That's not all. I didn't get that right. So, I mean, I could put it out 2 weeks, but is that gonna do? Will 2 weeks be enough, or does he have stuff
This
I
should
think
be
he's got stuff
sufficient.
scheduled further out.
September 3rd is his next court date.
Home and misdemeanor.
Okay, right.
Then there's one in October.
So if I set it on the 4th, do you think we'll be able to? No? You want it the 11th?
One in October. Yeah, I said in October.
That's fine. Let's do it.
Okay.
Shanasa says she can be ready on the 4th.
I like
Miss-
the 11th because his last birthday's the 3rd and we're trying to do some sort of plea. We all know what the plea cutoff time is. That ain't gonna happen.
Send the
See?
down to right now.
See, that's thinking. And Ms. Mackey, that's what you were doing when you said, no, it's not gonna be enough time. You just didn't know why. Now it's just trying to rush things and it wouldn't have worked. So we'll adjourn these out to September 11th. I think that way we'll get, if there's a global resolution, we'll have everything in place.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Mann. Court calls the case People versus Joseph Fowl. Happily.
Your Honor.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Joseph Hafley. Your Honor, I did speak with my client. He is in the hospital. I did speak with Ms. Zinda about it. There's also further discovery that's being provided. I do believe he's in the hospital because people were coming in and asking for his vitals and different things while I was on the phone. So unless he has somebody faking it really well, I would ask for an adjournment.
Wow, that's the best you got.
I would have no objection to the adjournment. Council told me they would just the facts of proof of his treatment today and not.
All right.
That too.
Then I'll. August 28th.
Thank you.
Can we briefly vote for a second?
Yes, you may. Court does call the case of the People versus Robin Finney.
And Lori Agnes, Public Defender with on behalf of Ms. Finney, who's approaching. Ms. Finney, can you say your name for the court?
Yes, Robin Lee Finney.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Your Honor, I have filled out a green sheet in this matter.
All right. How much time
I think 2 weeks should be.
should be sufficient?
That would be fine, Your Honor.
August 20. Go ahead.
I expect it will have a resolution on that.
That's all. August 28th, 2025.
All right, thank you.
What was the huff for?
No.
No, oh, yeah. That's probably a bad thing today. All right. Yeah. Court calls the case People versus James Lee Harvin.
Oh, I'm gonna wait for prosecution. It was McDuffie.
It's Andrew Childers.
Kerma Dadush on behalf of Mr. Harbin. Mr. Harbin, can you please state your name for the record?
James Lee Harvin.
All right, I have before me a plea form that indicates that the defendant would be pleading guilty or no contest. I don't know how that's gonna happen.
As you already know, it is my fault. I did not realize the.
Tell me that.
Okay,
I can't take a no contest, but that just came at 9 o'clock this morning and
I understand.
I've been a little busy. All right, Mr. Harbin.
Yes, sir.
Here's what I'm gonna do. None of this is your fault. All right, I'm gonna adjourn your case out so we can take your plea at a later date.
Okay.
Once I get a chance to review the report, okay?
All right.
Okay, so we'll adjourn it out to the 28th,
All right.
August
Thank you.
28th at
All right.
9 o'clock. All right, sir?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Take care.
Have a good
Continue.
day.
Take care, Mr. Harbin.
Cheers.
God bless.
So you email at 9 o'clock. By the time Ann gets it to me, what do you think I'm doing?
Not reading the report. Definitely, because it's your fault. It's my fault.
It sounds like that's
It's completely my fault.
Wow, wow. sit
You
down.
were on the bench.
Go sit down.
I
Oh, oh, you are not helping anything. Court court calls the case, People versus Aldashir Hassani. Yes, you may. Record should reflect that a bench conference in this case. Probable cause conference in this case will be adjourned to August 19th. All right, that's a Tuesday. Thank you. All right, 9
I'll
a.m.
be in touch with you.
All right, thank you. Yeah, court does call the case of the People versus name Jessica Hess.
On behalf of-
Bye, Bella. Either here. Yep, you know whose case this is. Seriously? How far can she go?
It's very fast, Your Honor.
She just walking out. What's she doing?
It's for
What case is that?
the one that we just called before.
Just handed.
Dang it, Hannah. Stephanie Can on behalf of Ms. Hess, Your Honor, who on behalf of, but not with. When I spoke to my client yesterday, I asked her to provide paperwork of admittance to a hospital. We called this morning asking her for that same paperwork. We have not received it yet. Client is indicating she is in a hospital. We're asking for a adjournment or show cause.
Bench warrant. A what? A show cause?
Well,
That's not happening.
yeah.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear bond, $25,000 cash surety.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case of the
I'm done.
People versus Randy Hockenberry.
Alexander on behalf of the people, Your Honor.
Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Randy Hockenberry. Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment to seek further negotiations.
Probable cause conference will be adjourned September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
What's the long before state?
Okay.
Excuse me?
We're all set for today? You know, as much as you're out of this courtroom, you could have sneezed out there.
My apologies, Your Honor.
Just saying. Court calls case, People versus Annie Oglesby.
I should spell this for the people.
Actually, it's Oglesby. Oglesby.
Good afternoon, Tina Sachs on behalf of Ms. Oglesby.
She here? Oh, there she is. Ma'am, can you state your name? You'll have to unmute, otherwise we'll just keep butchering it. There you
Sorry,
go.
can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Annie Oglesby?
Oglesby, all right. All right,
Yeah,
what are we
it's
doing?
It's a tongue twister.
Your Honor, I'm asking for an adjournment. I got some discovery, but the way it's written, it looks like there may be one police report missing. So I did email discovery and Ms. Felties about that. So a short.
I'm a bit, she has not been over to community corrections. I have a probation violation. She really shouldn't be permitted to appear via Zoom today because I've got a violation. She has not gone over to community corrections.
And Your Honor, the people are in receipt of that as well. I will note for the record, I do believe Ms. Saxon had let me know the defendant had been incarcerated for about like a week. And so she just got out a couple days ago. I saw that same violation.
Got it.
That's the
Okay.
information I had, Your Honor.
Okay.
I did send
I
an
get-
email last night, Your Honor, and she was actually in jail in Eaton County from August 2nd until the 11th.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
So if she goes and tests today, I have no issue.
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to get down to community corrections today to test, ma'am.
Okay,
Your Honor, she lives in Jackson, so I did speak with her, and because she just got out of jail, she just started back to work, and she asked if she can test tomorrow because she gets paid tomorrow, and she can pay the $10 for the test.
That will work. If you test
Thank
tomorrow,
you.
that will work.
Yep,
We'll do
I
it in
can't
this order.
test by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon.
All right, doing good. So I will adjourn the probable cause conference then to September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued. All right, thank
Your
you.
Honor. Thank you.
Thank you.
Am I good to
Court
log
does
off?
call the case. Yes, you can log off, ma'am. Court calls
right,
case
thank-
People versus Calvin Johnson Jr.
Ash Phelps for people.
Assistant Public Defender Hannah Appletree on behalf of Mr. Johnson. He's approaching now. Mr. Johnson, will you state your name for the record?
Calvin Johnson Jr. Thank you.
This is the one for you to sign.
What are we doing?
Judge, I apologize if Mr. Johnson and I had discussed a preliminary examination waiver, but it sounds like he has an additional question. So maybe an adjournment.
Gotcha.
So that we can discuss that.
Probable cause conference, then I will adjourn to September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. wanna wait here?
Court calls case People versus Alvin Jones.
Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple appearing on behalf of Mr. Jones, who should be appearing via Zoom.
Alvin Jones. And there he is. You'll need to unmute, sir, and state your name. But you got to unmute. There you go.
Will you state your name for the record, Mr. Jones?
Alvin Jones.
Thank you.
Your Honor, we're asking that this matter be set for preliminary examination. Mr. Jones does have some transportation issues, so he's asking if the court would consider setting it out to the September 9th date, if that's available for the court, so we can secure that transportation.
Any objection from the people? Discovery is complete.
To my knowledge, yes, Judge.
All right. Witnesses would be available that date, presumably. So preliminary examination will be in person, September 9th, 2025, 9 a.m. before. Bond continued.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Court calls case of the People versus Desmond Jones.
Come on. Come on.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Desmond Jones. Your Honor, I've been trying. Oh.
Desmond Jones.
Thank you.
We haven't had the opportunity to get communication. I don't think he got my messages.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Okay.
He just didn't want to talk to me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, he got your, message not to talk to me. So, if we can get an adjournment,
An adjournment. All right.
and I'll have to do that sheet. I'll get
I'm
it to you.
gonna, yes, you do. I'm gonna adjourn this out, but make sure to keep in contact with your attorney when they.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Talk to you real quick.
Court calls case People versus Nathaniel Jones.
Ashley Lundy for people.
Hannah Mackey for Mr. Jones, who is approaching. Please state your name.
Nathaniel Jones.
Your Honor, request to adjourn this matter pending negotiations.
September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continue. All right. Thank you.
I have a bond request,
He's out.
bond modification for
Oh,
condition.
that you might want me to lock him up. I mean, I can do that too, but go ahead.
Your Honor, my client is trying to go to North Carolina on the 20.
Why?
What do you have there?
Why would anybody want to go there voluntarily? Actually, I don't feel that way as much anymore, but when I'm a Maryland terrapin, we didn't understand why anybody went to North Carolina. But see, he wants to go to North Carolina.
Yes,
Is there a reason?
family. What was it?
Family trip was previously planned.
Family trip was previously planned. On the 29th, was it? On the 29th, Your Honor.
Just one day?
Till the 31st, first of September.
You don't want to stay in North Carolina that long. How long do you want to be there?
Just the weekend, over the weekend, from Friday to Monday.
The 29th to the 1st?
Yes, sir.
Being given an order. Defendant may travel to North Carolina, 29th to 1st. And I've signed that order. Okay,
Thank you,
you're
sir.
all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court does call the case People versus Cyan Jones.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger on behalf of Mr. Jones, who approaches. Mr. Jones, can you please state your name for the record?
Jones.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, we made several attempts to contact Mr. Jones. I must not have good contact information for him, so I'm just asking for a 3-week adjournment. I will get that before he leaves.
All right, fantastic. September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond.
Thank you.
Thank you. Court calls case People versus Christopher Knight.
Go ahead. Oh, just wait for me. Okay. All right.
Alexander, on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender. That was a hop, and it wasn't directed towards you.
No, it was a hop. I'm kind of sensitive about that.
I understand, Your Honor.
No, you really don't. But go ahead.
There are things that I don't want to know. That's
Yeah,
fine.
that's true.
Your Honor, last time we were here, I did provide some information to Ms. Zenda with regard to Mr. Nieper going to Bear River. I have attempted to make contact with him last time I called him, which was again this morning. His phone was off and did not work any longer. I advised Ms. Zenda that if I can get some paperwork for him that provides that he's at Bear River, then I would absolutely send that to her. I can also send that to the court, but at this time, I have had no contact with my client, unfortunately, and we have emailed him as well.
And this time I would be requesting a bench warning. He has a current outstanding violation of his bond for the case he picked up, for fraud, and I'm concerned here that defense counsel hasn't been able to get in contact with him, so I'd be requesting a bench warning this time.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of 50,000 cash surety. However, what I'm going to do, and I'll tell you why I'm going to do it this way. I won't have that warrant issue until the 19th, 2025. Part of the reason I'm doing that is I know if you do get up to Bear River, there's a point in time where communication cannot happen.
Yes,
So
Your Honor. Yep.
let's try to make sure that's not it.
Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate that. And that was to issue on 9/19. Is that what?
8/19.
8/19. Thank you.
9/19.
I don't know when. I don't.
Really? Really? A month? Oh, a month from now, we'll just figure out. We'll just send that out.
Hey, you got to try, right?
Yeah, I know. Pretty good. Court calls the case, People versus Thomas Kumaska.
Hash spells for the people.
Actually, I missed a syllable. It's probably Kumasaka.
And Alex Warren Green on behalf of Mr. Kumasaka, Your Honor.
Really? You just did that to show me up. You gonna huff now?
I haven't.
No, go on.
Your Honor, I have not talked to Mr. Kumasaka. I'm assuming that is the pronunciation.
Oh, so you didn't know?
I don't
You just
know.
came up and said something different.
It's what I was going with yesterday, Your Honor, and he did not answer my call. My intern had talked to him to make the Zoom request. So, Your Honor, I don't believe he's here. I'd respectfully request an adjournment. This is his first probable cause conference. We made contact once and weren't able to get a hold of him again.
He also does have a bond violation.
Yes, Your Honor, he hasn't been talking to community corrections, so I'm gonna.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond is set in the amount of $25,000 cash surety.
Your Honor, can I confirm that the file the court has is this N0268?
The file number?
Yes.
Why?
Because
You don't have JIS and can't see it?
Unfortunately, we had a duplicate file that we normally just want to make sure that the correct one is the one that got called.
Yes, wide ones, yes.
I know, I'm looking at the numbers. Thanks, though. Yes, it's 0268.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Anybody stepping in? Just. Court calls the case, People versus Paris Lester.
Carmen Ladush on behalf of Mr. Lester.
You're just not having a good day, are you?
You can, I'm being positive about it. I'm having a great day. We're having a good amount of laughs.
You keep that up while I.
Okay.
Bench warrant. No, go ahead.
I'm asking for an adjournment so that I can discuss this case with my client.
You can't find him.
No, okay.
Bench warrant will issue for defendant's failure to appear. Bond will be set in the amount of $10,000 cash surety. That warrant will issue immediately.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Court does call the case, People versus Amanda Lewis.
Assistant Public Defender Hannah Apple, bring out solicitor report now.
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment. We are missing some video discovery. Did you get?
My services through them. They send it.
Alan.
Did they send it to? And Judge, my understanding is there was a bond violation report for Ms. Lewis not reporting to community corrections. I called and spoke with her today. Well, I spoke with her yesterday as well, and she informed me that she was in treatment in what county? Jackson County, participating in treatment, but that they had not set up. She had not set up for the results to be sent to community corrections. She called today. And I do have, this is verification of her at Victory Clinic services. But I don't.
She's there.
She's still in treatment. She's still receiving methadone treatment from them, and participating in outpatient treatment and drug testing as part of her methadone treatment. How long have you been?
Why didn't she report to community corrections at all?
I honestly didn't know
It,
that was a part of it.
she was testing there. I saw in the notes that the court allowed her to continue to test at the arraignment phase in Jackson.
Right.
But she missed the step that she needed to sign the releases to have those tests be sent to community corrections here.
And have those releases been signed?
Yes.
When did you do that?
Today. What I have appears to show the releases, but I don't have the testing results for the court, but
They sent them.
she is reporting that they have been sent to community corrections today.
Yes.
I'll adjourn probable cause September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Judge.
Court calls the case, People versus Austin Lavastone.
And I'm with Mr. Labasto.
Oh, there he is. Sir, state your name.
Austin Lobestall.
Oh.
Your Honor, requesting to adjourn this matter, to have time to come up with a resolution.
Matter will be adjourned September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank
Or
you.
adjourned, but bond continued. Thank you, sir.
We'll be in
Thank you.
contact, Mr.
Court calls case People versus Tina Magaria. Get her?
Assistant Public Defender Alexis Zerps with and on behalf of Ms. Magira, who's approaching. Can you please state your name for the record?
Tina Magira.
Requesting an adjournment.
Yes, Your Honor.
Negotiations. Probable cause conference September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Court calls case People versus Catherine Marcoux.
And Assistant Public Defender Jay Bellinger appearing on behalf of Ms. Marcoux, who appears via Zoom. Ms. Marcoux, can you please state your name for the record?
Catherine Camilla Marcoux.
And Your Honor, it sounds like we do have a negotiation worked out, almost complete on this. We just need some time to submit the paperwork to court, and I want to be able to go over that with my clients. So we're just asking for a brief adjournment on this.
We'll adjourn this one to August 28th. (2025) 9 a.m. Bond continued.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Said it's not September 20th.
See, keep it up. Derek Martin.
Derek Martin.
Okay, yeah, guess whose case it is? Mr. Martin, come on up. It'll be forever till Candy gets here. She's actually in the room. She's in the room. You're in the room and you didn't answer. What? Why are you yelling at everybody else? Don't worry about it, man.
Here we go.
You got it?
Your Honor, Stephanie Cannon on behalf of Mr. Martin, who is appearing to my right. Mr. Martin, please state your name for the record.
Derek Martin.
I couldn't find the.
Thank you, Mr. Martin.
I'm sorry, I forgot what I did with your paperwork, and then I remembered I gave it to, it's,
Who'd you give it to?
I don't
You're gonna
want to
try to throw it under
say.
the bus.
I don't want to say. I'm
Was it
just asking
Chinaza?
for,
Did you give the paperwork to Chinaza?
maybe. Maybe,
Did Chinaza lose the paperwork?
like for, Your Honor, we're just asking for a 2-week adjournment of this matter. I have been in touch with the prosecutor regarding the discovery. It's my understanding the hiccup has been addressed.
So I think what the issue is that they gave us the wrong time frame on the body cam. And so I need to get back to them and say, we need a bigger portion of the body cam.
Oh, the body cam, so you get it over so then he can, okay, good enough. September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
Mr. Martin, thank you, sir. Despite whatever. Court calls the case People versus Terry Maxwell.
Hannah Mackey on behalf of Mr. Maxwell, who should be on Zoom, Your Honor.
Oh, Mr. Maxwell.
I'm here.
Okay, I need a camera.
Let me go 1 second. You see me?
You? Oh, now we see you. Okay, there you are. Thank you, sir. Say your name.
Terry Maxwell.
Thank you. All right, what are we doing?
Your Honor, we'd like to set this matter for a preliminary examination. And
Both
all
cases?
discoveries, yes, all discoveries complete as far as we're aware.
People have their witnesses available the 26th. Preliminary examination in person will be set August 26, 2025, 9 a.m. That is before Judge Barr. Bond will continue. All right. Those are in-person proceedings. Thank you, sir. Court calls case People of the State of Michigan versus Sean William Mello.
People, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Sean Mello, who's making his way to the podium. Your Honor, this is the first hearing. I did talk to
Yes,
Mr.
ma'am.
Mello about his attire.
What'd you say?
This is his first hearing. I did talk to Mr. Mello about his attire. He will be dressed appropriately at further hearings. I am asking for an adjournment for further negotiations.
Probable cause conference, September 4th, 2025. And bond continue. No, I want it. Hold on a second. Court calls case of the People versus Danielle Stewart.
Assistant Public Defender Sandra White on behalf of Danielle Stewart, who's making her way to the podium. Can you state your name for the record?
Danielle Stewart. I
And
want to apologize for the way I'm dressed before we start.
Why?
Because this my shorts.
You're fine. You're okay.
He said you are.
But I do appreciate it. But you're just fine.
Your Honor, we're
Did she
asking.
yell at you about that?
No.
I was polite.
No.
No, but did she? Okay,
No.
not yell. Did she like try to have a conversation with you about it?
Yeah, she just informed me that I wasn't dressed appropriate for court, which I understand. So I just want to apologize for my appearance before we started.
See, she's so nice. I like her attorney. So, she is so nice, very respectful, and
Your Honor, we're
you
still.
ought to take a lesson.
You know.
Oh, right. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you.
You see,
I do appreciate it. All right, what are we doing?
we're still awaiting discovery in this matter, so we're asking for an adjournment.
Adjourn it to September 4th, 2025, 9 a.m. All
Okay.
right, thank you.
Thank you.
Court calls case People versus Michael Stone.
As well as the people.
Assistant Public Defender Jay Ballinger on behalf of Mr. Stone. I offered to cover this case, Your Honor, with the understanding and impression that the client would be here and we'd be asking for
Wow,
an
you
adjournment.
sound a little bitter. So, wow.
They set me up for
I
failure.
don't know who gave you the case. Wow.
They set me up for failure, Your Honor.
Yes, because they're not here.
My impression was that Mr. Michael Stone was going to be here today.
Yep.
All right, so I would be asking kindly, respectfully for an adjournment, Your Honor.
Bench warrant will issue for defendants
come on.
to appear. Bond will be $10,000 cash or surety. I won't have that issue until the 19th that you're covering.
Thank you.
Why don't you could try to figure it out?
But that's going to be September 13th.
You know what?
I'm sorry, did you say? Now I forgot the date.
I'm sure you did. No, it's just push.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.